Hi guys. So I'm back and I'm gonna try out another technique with all the colors that I had previously mixed up, and I did that one on a tile. So just to go over in case you missed the previous video and the instructional video before that, just going over the colors with you real quick. I just used three different shades of blue, a gold and a white. The gold and the white are from Artist Loft, and the white is as well from Artist Loft. And then I went to the craft store real quick and picked up some 2-ounce bottles, because this is basically going to be a little trial out, different techniques with the colors I have in mind, just to find out which one works best for a project that I want to do later. So so I chose the Apple Barrel 2-ounce bottles, which this one is the Admiral Blue. Then I have the next color up, it's called the Award Blue. And then we have the Cool Blue, and we have the China Blue. Okay, and all of these, I transferred them into these little cups. Then I put the same amount of Floetrol in the Floetrol. Same amount, 2 ounces or 50 plus grams, which is exactly to be 59 grams or 59 milliliters. So I poured that in the little bottles. Once they were emptied out, I let them tip over for a little bit so I get as much paint out as I could. Put in the Floetrol, and then at the very end I used a tiny little bit of water just to rinse the rest of it out. But also I knew I was going to need a little bit more to liquefy the paint, because the consistency wasn't quite right. So anyway, those are the 4 colors, and which makes it really nice and easy. It's measurement out, because I usually use a kitchen scale and measure my colors out when I mix them myself. But for this project and the trials I want to do, I just want to keep it as easy as possible and not mess around too much. So I also have a bottle of extra white left, because I'm going to use this later on. I got my blow dryer and my little burners here, and I got my big burner over there, paper towels. So I think I'm all set to go. And I think, see, this is what I do when I mix up all these colors. I've gotten these 10-ounce cups, drinking cups with the lids. And the lids keep the paint really well from drying out. So these are all pre-mixed, and I put 50 grams or 2 ounces of paint. I added 5 drops of the treadmill silicone oil. So, and I don't have it in the dark blue, in the darkest one, because I want to use it as a different color. And I did not put it into this one either, because I'm just going to use this to get my colors more flowing and stuff like that. So anyway, so I have this. So gonna open up the lids, and that's perfect now, because when you mix up some batches, you can just if you have leftover colors, you can just leave these you can just put the little lids on it. I'm sorry, I had a little brain fog here. And then you just tighten it up, and the color doesn't thicken up or dry up, and then you have your leftover color for another project. So I'm just going to put that in here. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing, but if I need to stir it up some more, I have just stirred these, so that was just a few minutes ago when I finished up the other project over there. So let's just see. Oh, here we go. That's a good way to do it. All right. What I'm doing, I don't know if you could see this. I put my little lids away with the sticks. those popsicle sticks fit actually pretty well into the straw slot. So what I'm doing now, because I'm going to leave this all together, you see the little edge that I have here? I don't know if you see it or not. Can you? It just rested on the edge of it. So here we go. And do another little stir. I don't know, some of the stuff you might not be able to see. I'm just talking to myself right now, mumbling, which I apologize for, but it's just thinking out loud, basically. Okay, just put these out of the way. So, all right. Got my paper towel to wipe my hands. And I think what I want to do, I'm going to do a little swirl or something. So I'm going to just lay my colors on top of each other and then see what we can come up with. I'm not going to do a lot. Okay, just kind of trying to... Oh, what happened? Bummer. So not cool. Oh, what are we gonna do? What happened, right? But that's okay. I mean, paint's gonna go on it anyway later on. So, what a bummer. It's like, I hope this cup is not cracked. I don't think it is. But my gloves are all dirty, which is fine. But okay, let's put a little bit in here. Light of blue. I'm just going to layer those. I have no idea. Okay, I'll do this. This blue still has some bubbles in it because I mixed it up, like I mentioned it before in the other videos. I mixed it up with the frother and I realized this was probably not the best thing to do. It's great for mixing your own colors, your own color combinations. But it's not really necessary when you mix it with your flow medium. So let's do another little layer of this. I used a little bit more. There we go. We'll do this. I'm gonna have way more paint than I need for this one in there. We'll see. Maybe I don't. Hey Ellie, gotta stay out of there, sweetie. That's the kitty's food. Yes, we have 3 doggies and a kitty cat. And of course the dogs are always on the lookout for some more food. So, like the gold. See, the gold was one of the things I wanted to see. I'm just going to move my colors on the side real quick, just in case, you know, you don't want to bump them over. I'm good at that. I knock into things, and so I want to try and here. Okay, so I've seen on some videos before, you know, gosh, it's like a swirl kind of method. I don't know, I've never done this. So this is the first. So pretty much all of my videos are first. So they're not edited. I don't practice before. I just record whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. So so let's see what's going to happen. Let's see. All right, here we go. So I have no idea what I'm doing here, but that's okay. See, I think I got tons of... So I'm just going to do it in a zigzag motion. I'm deciding right now as I'm doing this, because I see it I don't get the wiggle. Bring some dark back in here. Good. It's actually pretty neat. Hey, we'll figure it out, right? It's all good. Oh, little blob. That was not meant to be, but that's okay. It's all good. Everything is good. I am not gonna, yes, just like I mentioned before, I thought I was gonna have too much color, so, which is all fine too, so what I was originally planning on doing, use this to squeeze something under, and but I think I don't need to do this. I may gonna use a little bit. Let me see how this works because I've never tried it, so I'm just gonna try it. Ooh, no. Let's try that. Here we go. This will still give it more color. Doing this in a little, probably way too much color going on here. Ooh, this is fun though, and when I have fun, I just love sticking with something. Eddie, what you doing, baby? One of these days, once I figure out camera positions and everything and have a better setup than what I have right now, I am going to, I think I'm using way too much, but that's okay. I kind of like the way it's coming out.